What is the most important trait to being a professional photographer? Well, as a professional photographer, I do think this is quite a big and fairly complex question, but actually, I think it's got a really simple answer, and it comes down to just one word: organisation. Any business needs to be organised, but as a professional photographer that deals with thousands upon thousands of photos every month, then being organised is essential. And I know so many photographers, no hate, but they have completely disjointed and completely unorganised way of working that really slows them down every single day. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I think is the best way to organise your photos, both on your computer and inside your Lightroom catalogue. And hopefully this will speed up how you edit your photos. And I'm going to start right now. Now, the secret to an organised Lightroom catalogue isn't actually to do with Lightroom, it's all to do with your file system that you have on your computer and where you save your photos. Now, I save everything to an external hard drive, but it doesn't matter where you save it, it's all to do with the numbering system that I've come up with. Now, since 2018, 2019, when I started my photography journey, I have simply had a numbering system for all of the photo shoots that I've ever photographed. So for example, this is my latest hard drive that I'm currently using called Photos 3. And it's got all of the photos that I've taken pretty much in the last year. And you'll notice they're all in numbered order. They all have a number at the start of them, like for example, 251 or 284. This basically means every time I do a photo shoot, I just choose a slightly larger number. So for example, if we go to Photos 4, this is my very latest one that I've got, my new 12 terabyte hard drive, I'm currently on 371 and all the photos that are stored in there. And I do this for every single type of photo shoot. So for example, I've got my sunset photo shoot, I've got my surf day that I've recently gone on, I've even saved weddings in the same folders. They're all numbered, so it's really easy to navigate. So I have a number, the date that I photographed, so the 9th of the 10th, 2025, as well as what I was doing. I also use a little emoji. I find it a little bit easier to navigate with my dyslexia. Now the number here is the number that we want to remember because that's going to be copied across into our Lightroom catalog. So let's go ahead and open up Lightroom. And this is how I use Lightroom. I use Lightroom collections, and I find they're the easiest to sort and file all of your photos. So if you just close collections for the moment, this is basically what Lightroom is. It's a giant collection of every single one of your photos. Currently, I've got 93,635 photos, and that's going to be very difficult to navigate through every single one. So we want to kind of sort them out and kind of filter some of the ones we do want and the ones we don't want. Well, I find the easiest way is by using collections, and this is how I break my collections down. So I have collection sets and then collections inside them. So for example, I've got my photo shoots 2019, photo shoots 2021, 2022, 23, all the way to 2025. I've also got weddings here, and then I have a few kind of other ones here for specifically my YouTube. So let's go ahead and open up photo shoots 2025. Inside here, you can see I've got all of the photo shoots that I've done this year. So navigating by year, I do find quite helpful. But you can see these numbers on the side here also refer to the folder number they're in on my computer. So for example, if we choose London Sunset 361, all of the raw files, if we go back to my server here, Photos 3, we want to find 361. So we'll scroll all the way down, 361, London Sunset. All of my photos and videos are stored in this one folder. And I find this is by far the best way to organize your Lightroom catalog is by using collections, but using numbered collections. Because what it will do is it will put it in a numbered order from the start of the year to the end of the year will be in order. So I know what I shot at the start of the year by simply going higher in my collection set. Now you can create new collections really easily by simply go to your collections, click on this little plus. You can create a main collection, so a collection like a day, for example, if I was doing a photo shoot, or you can create a collection set, which is like Photo Shoots 2025 is a collection set, and all of the photo shoots inside that fall inside this collection set, which is really easy. Now, when I want to have a look what photos I have and what photos I haven't edited, it's also really easy. I use a colored system. So photos that I haven't edited are blank. Photos that are been perfectly edited I'm really happy with are green. And we can actually select them as well, which is really easy by simply going down to here, capture time, and then simply by choosing label color. All of my edited photos are right at the top. and the rest of them are sitting at the bottom. Now, some of them are blue. These are specific photos that I'm still in the process of editing, but I use basically a red, yellow and green system. Red is photos that I like but need cropping, need editing, masking. Yellow basically means that I've cropped it and edited it, but I still need to do masking. And green means basically it's completely finished. And every single one will have the same applied. So for example, I go to Svalbard day 1. If I go to capture time, I go to label color. Oh, actually, I haven't edited any of these photos in this catalog. Let's go to day 2, for example. You can see that some of them are red. Again, these photos have not been edited. You can see that there's nothing applied. But if I go to another photo, like this one, for example, it's been completely edited and even masks have been applied. So in my opinion, this is by far the best way to organize and set your Lightroom catalog up. Now, of course, it's very personal, it's very objective, but I definitely think this is the fastest and most efficient way of working. And again, 346, Svalbard day 2, all I need to do is simply go and find 346. Svalbard day 2. I've got all of the photos taken on that day in one folder, and it's linked by a number system inside my Lightroom catalog. Personally, I think this is by far the best way of working. But of course, write down in the comments below if you think there's a better way or a different way that you find is easier for you. I find colors the best, but I know a lot of people like using the star system. So yeah, let's talk about this in the comments down below. Thank you to all of my YouTube members that are currently supporting the channel. If you guys want to support the channel and get some awesome perks, including free Lightroom presets like the ones you can find on my website, and gets to watch videos before they go live, and make sure to go ahead to the link in the description. I've been James for Photo Fever, and I'll catch you guys on Thursday.